Hi everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I'm going to read from my book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and I'm going to read a prayer. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Excuse me. That's from the book of Psalm, chapter 16, verse 8. Here's the prayer. There will be days when all you can do is cry and hang on tightly to your pillow. There will be nights that seem as though they will never end. These are the times when you most need to reach out to God. Search deep within and let your faith come to your rescue. For God is always with you. Let your faith strengthen, for you will see the light of a new day again. Okay, I'm going to read an article. It's from complex.com and it says Brian McKnight has responded to child abandonment allegations. Brian McKnight has cleared the air over allegations that he abandoned his children. That's full of crap. But here's what Brian McKnight looks like. Brian McKnight has responded to all commotion about him allegedly abandoning his children, who are now adults, and he's making it clear the rumors aren't based on facts. The legendary singer took to his Instagram story, or should I say the disgraced, but anyway, took to his Instagram story on Friday to clear the air and explain no one was abandoned. Instead, both parties came to a mutual understanding years ago to part ways. I don't believe that. I never abandoned anyone, he said in the video. Our estrangement was mutual, but those posts made any roads towards reconciliation and acknowledging them a dead issue. And I changed my will the next day. He continued, I spent the last 30 plus years building a recognized, respectable name in Iron, Iron, Iron Carly. There are still people out there who are trying to smear my name while still carrying it, hoping to use it for their own benefit. I make absolutely no apologies for naming my infant son Brian. I want him and the world to know that he is the one who is my true legacy. So I'll be over here continuing to love and protect my wife and our children as we continue to love our life. Here's a video that somebody posted from Twitter about Brian McKnight, what he said online. I'm not gonna play the video, but I will put the link to this article in the description box. So if any of you want to click on it, click on this article or read this article or watch the video, then you can click right to the link and it'll take you right to the website and the article. But getting back to the article. McKnight's response comes days after he settled a lawsuit from his estranged daughter, Brianna, that claimed he maliciously defamed her by lying about her having a sexual relationship with her cousin, according to documents obtained by Radar Online. Brianna filed the lawsuit in 2020, accusing her father of being motivated by animosity when he told his followers that she had some years earlier, and while a minor, is engaged in sexual relations with an older cousin. The 53-year-old denied all allegations of wrongdoing and claimed his statements were substantially true and wasn't rooted in malice. He wanted the entire lawsuit dismissed and they were supposed to go to trial, but documents show both parties reached a settlement in February. And that's the end of the article. See, but My thing is, Brian McKnight, why the heck would you put that out? Talking about your daughter, talked about your daughter when she was a minor, that you heard about her engaging in sexual relations with an older relative. Why would you even put that out? That's something you keep to yourself between you and your daughter. And as her father, why didn't you step in and do anything about it if it was true? Why didn't you do nothing? Why didn't you investigate it? Why didn't you try to find out if that was true or not? You should have did something about it. You should have been there for your daughter. It's like, what kind of father are you to put them kind of that kind of information out about your daughter? Why would you do that? Instead, I would have kept it in the bit. I would have kept that private, and I would have handled that situation. Somebody do my underage child like that. Let me find out about something like that. If that was me, I would handle my business. I would deal with that relative, get the law involved. I would make sure that person is prosecuted if that really happens. That relative would pay the price for doing that to my child, in private. I wouldn't put that out there, so the world could, know about it. Like Brian McKnight, shame on you. You should have kept that private. You don't put that kind of stuff out there. I don't blame that daughter for suing you. You should have been sued. What's wrong with you? You could have helped her find get through that situation and help get her out of that situation instead of you sitting up there putting the business out there. That's business that you don't need to put out on public record. That was dumb on your behalf. But yeah, as far as Brian McKnight, in 2017, I believe he married a woman named Leilani is her name, his new wife. If you go to his Instagram, he claims her two children that she had from a previous relationship. You know, his older adult children, his black children, should I say, Brian McKnight Jr. I forgot the other son's name. He had those two sons with his oldest sons. He had them by his first wife, Julie McKnight. So in the 90s. And so then he had Brianna with another woman while he was married to Julie. So like I said, Brianna was the outside baby that he had. So that wasn't right for him to sit up there and cheat on his wife, but he did. But that's how Brianna came existed by she was a mistress. She was a mistress that Brian McKnight. Her mother is a mistress that Brian McKnight got pregnant and messed around with while he was with his first wife, just to clear the air. But yeah, when you look at his Instagram, all his pictures, he has none of his children on there, none of his adult children, including Brianna, her two older brothers, half brothers, nor her. He don't claim none of his children. And I don't believe that his children just decided, him and his children agreed not to have anything to do with each other. I don't think so. That sounds far fetched to me. I don't believe that because I believe them children. My question is, Brian, and now even if that was true, my question is, do those kids ever cross your mind at any time? Do you miss them? I'm sure they probably miss you. I know you started back at one with this wife Leilani, but it doesn't give you the right to just disown your children. I feel like that man disowned his children. I don't care what nobody say. Because in his bio on Instagram, he don't even list his children's name. He sit up there and list his wife Leilani's children, her two oldest children, and this new baby that him and her just had. He named this new child this first child that him and her had together, his fourth biological child he had. He named this baby Brian. And I'm like, you already got your oldest son is named Brian McKnight Jr. So why name this baby Brian? Why not pick another name? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't right. You got two sons named Brian. That don't make no sense. And then, like I said, you claim your wife's children and you claim this baby. And like you said, you put all of them in your will, probably. You sharing your life with them, but you just so you it's like to hell with your other kids. It's like to me, I know they're grown, I know they're older, but it's like that's abandonment. To me, I feel like you deadbeat for that. You dead ass wrong. You should claim all your children, despite if they want anything to do with you or not. You still, as their father, should claim them because they came from your sperm. They came from your nut. They mothers wouldn't have had them without your sperm. So, like I said, you got four kids now, four biological children with three different women. At least you married to this one, but to this woman, but still, you wrong, Brian McKnight. You are so 100% wrong, and I think you hurting your own legacy. You are hurting your own legacy by not claiming your kids. If you claim them, then I think they would have something to do with you. They grown. I think they would be like, oh, they would be happy for you to claim them, for you to be a part of their life. But I feel like too much damage is done. I feel like it's more to the story than what he's saying. I think he's trying to cover his own butt. But yeah, that to me that don't sound right. You talking about y'all came to a mutual agreement to part ways. I don't agree with that. I don't think that. I don't believe that. Even if that did happen, you still should claim your kids. Be like, these are my kids. We not in a good place right now. But with help, with therapy, through counseling, I think we can get to a better place. I think we can all be a happy family. I mean, you the patriarch of the family. You the leader of the family. You only 53. You still young enough to get you and all your kids together. Y'all can be a happy family. But I think you just too stubborn and too caught up in your ways. Yeah, I'm happy that you moved on, that you got a wife and that loves you. You know, hopefully she ain't with you just for the money. If she is, then that's on you. That's your problem. You will be her sucker then. But until then, I think you full of crap. I think that you need to put your children's name in that bio, your older children's name in that bio on Instagram, and put some pictures of you and your kids on that page. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. I just don't respect you. I don't respect that about you. I feel like shame on you, and that's a poor excuse for a dad, especially to put that information out about your daughter. Like that was personal. So, like I said, I don't have too much to say besides good luck. And I just think that, social media is dragging you for a reason. And you sit up there and try to come out and defend yourself. You didn't help yourself, really. You made yourself look more bad and stupid than you was before and dumb. And like I said, it just some men like you just irks me because you have kids, you don't claim all your kids, you claim your new spouse's children and this newest baby, but to hell with all your other children, like they don't matter, like you just kicked them to the curb. It's like, that wife, your new wife, is her love so good and so crazy to the point that, it's like, okay, it's like she didn't made your life whole again, is basically what you said in all, and in so many words. Like she made your life so much better than it was before. You ain't never had nobody like her. Okay, she could be the best woman you ever had, but at the same time, I'm sure your relationship with her ain't that good to the point where you abandoning your older children. Like they don't mean nothing, like they yesterday's trash. You trash for not claiming them. You trash for not having, you garbage for not having nothing to do with them. I'm sure they probably deep down inside want a relationship with you, but they can't have one because of your stubborn ways. Reach out to your children. Man, reach out. Stop acting like this family is so much that you got now is so much better than them, and that you too good, and that you better and above them. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching. Like I said, please like the video because it helps my channel. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Peace.